I'm a 29-year-old woman from England. I started using drugs at 17 and progressed on to crack cocaine and heroin at 21, so I've had a problem with them for 8 years. I've tried 2 detoxes in England as well as numerous home detoxes which didn't work, and was quite apprehensive about coming to here, but it was something that I really wanted to do. So it was actually my mum that found it on the internet and I had a look. I then spoke to Dr. Alexi and was finalised everything. I caught the plane over here and they met me from the airport and brought me here. And on my first day I was put to sleep and then given anaesthesia. On the third day again sleeping, another procedure. So the first 3-4 days was completely asleep, didn't have any withdrawals, was just a little bit dizzy, and then the 5th and 6th days waiting for my naltrexone implant, which I've had for 3 months now. Well, I will have for 3 months. I had tiny little withdrawals, but was given medication straight away as soon as they knew about it. The doctors, the staff, the nurses, the patients have all been terrific. Got on really well with all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so are you satisfied with the result of the treatment? So did our treatment meet your expectation?
It's the treatment succeeded my expectations. I didn't think it could be this easy. I really didn't, and I'm overwhelmed at how well it's gone. And I've spoken to my mum every day on the phone, and it's been terrific.
Okay, so it's not a secret. When you go, for example, on drug forums on the internet, it's a lot of negative information about ultra-rapid opioid detoxification. Okay, so you have your own experience passing it. Just what can you say? What do you have to say people who say that that ultra-rapid detoxification, this is a horrible procedure, it's like a torture? What can you say then?
Well, it's definitely not like a torture. It's basically like heaven getting off the gear. The 2 detoxes I've done back in England are like torture. You just have to battle through on the medication you're allowed at specific times, whereas here you're put to sleep for the most part of it, getting the heroin out of your system, and then any tiny withdrawals you have, you're given medication.
Mostly people who are on heroin, on opioids, they have to decide what to do next, what kind of treatment to choose. Yeah? Actually, in modern addiction medicine, there are 2 options mostly. This is a replacement opioid therapy, it's just a methadone or Subutex or buprenorphine, and another option is ultra-rapid or any kind of detoxification and naltrexone therapy. Have you ever been offered before to go on methadone treatment or other opioid replacement therapy? And so why did you decide to go on naltrexone therapy?
Well, I'd already tried the methadone route and the Subutex route a couple of years ago, which the methadone was horrible to come off, and the Subutex reacted really badly with me, so that didn't work. The only other alternative or opioid was the DFs that I've used off and on over the years. So it really was crunch time to come and get off the gear, and this was the route I chose on the ultra rapid detoxification, which, as I've said, succeeded my expectations, and I really didn't think could be this easy. Well, in my experience, this clinic is definitely the best way to withdraw. It's super quick, which is great, and pretty much painless. Certainly painless for the first 4 days, and then you have just minor symptoms maybe on the 5th and 6th day, and then they put the chip in, which doesn't hurt at all, and keeps you safe for 3 months. So yeah, in my experience, this is definitely the best one.
So tell us, please, how do you see your future life? Yeah, what plan do you have for future?
Well, hopefully, I want to come back here and get my chip redone, probably for a longer period of time. Now I know that I'm used to it, and also to have a look at all the details about all the mental therapies that they do here as well. and research them on the internet.